There are no big changes to the music itself of Defying Gravity, but the movie sequence is much longer than it is in the musical. So it's usually about 6 minutes on stage, while on screen it was a 16-minute sequence. And I've seen some mixed takes about, well, it loses some of its momentum because there's a lot of pauses and there's some action sequences and things like this, while other people think it, you know, shows more drama. And I want to know, where are you in that boat, Arzu?
I'm more on the boat of, I think I don't mind the change. Like, I probably, if I was directing it, probably wouldn't have done it that way because I wouldn't have thought to do it that way. But I'm in favor of it just because this is like an example of a good change made for a medium change. Because when you're doing Defying Gravity on stage, you have your two actresses in one set. They got to do their thing in that one set. You have to get Elphaba on the platform. You have to buckle her in. You have to raise her for the last verse. You can't do much with the room you have, but they're on camera. They can make more use of the space. They can make more use of the set. And I do think they make up for the loss of momentum in the song by building the momentum of the scene. So as the song is building, like the first little bit before she starts properly singing, like, I think I'll try Defying Gravity, that stuff all kind of works as little snatches of musical dialogue. And then after she starts properly singing the song, I think they do a really good job building the tension with the action scenes and with the quiet moments and like when they lock out the guards and all of that. I think that works really well. So
Yeah.
I think it's a good change.
Yeah, I love that they had the hot balloon added, that they try to escape on that, because that just goes back to the wizard's past. Like, he kept it. And you see all this circus stuff too. Just to reiterate, like, this guy is a fraud.
You see it his circus poster, Oscar, whatever. Like, you can see it.
And yeah, I think that you're right. It does still build tension because you feel like they are on a time crunch because they have these guards after them. They have the flying monkeys, everything. And it feels very big and epic. And I absolutely love that Elphaba sees her younger self in the reflection of the building. Like, that touched my heart in a way.
Yeah, it was really good. And like, I think where they did wind up cutting it, like where they like made those splits, were the right places to split it. Because cause that's the section. So they kept the sections together, which I think was important.
Yeah. And I think it also shows like Glinda's also has more time to think. So it makes it even more heartbreaking when she's like,
no,
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
I'll stay. And you see so much more of like their relationship and friendship, just like in those moments. And someone brought up a really good point that, in Popular, Glinda's telling her like, I'm gonna, show you the way to dress, how to fix your hair, do everything like that. She shows her how to flip. What does like Elphaba do after Glinda gives her a cloak? She flips her hair and cloak. She has her iconic outfit because of Glinda. And she's popular.
And she's very popular.
Way. Like, goes back to like,
maybe.
Yeah, and the Wizard and I also, she's like, I can, everyone's gonna know my name.
There's gonna be a celebration all to do with me, and I'm like, oh honey.
Oh no. So yeah, I think it adds more. And then we see Fiero, we see Bach and Nessa Rose and what happens to her father and things like that. And I think it builds up beautifully. And I think they needed to extend it too, since it was the finale of a whole movie.
Yeah, like you can't end the movie on a 6-minute song.
Yeah,
definitely. You need a sequence.
Yeah. So yeah, John Chu, direct all musicals from now on.
It's so good. It was so well done.
Yeah.
Because he understood what needed to stay the same and what needed to change.
Or at the very least, let him produce or like teach a masterclass to other directors.